25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Flushed out right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
And Charles, I'll look there at the Steelers draft class for 2021. They bucked the trend and said...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to take another shot here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring it. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And in for the Steelers touchdown. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what...
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for the Steelers. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Trubisky's throw complete to Freiermuth.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And Pat Freiermuth picks up a 1st down with a nice catch there. He was the 2nd tight end taken after Kyle Pitts in the draft. Went in the 2nd round out of Penn State. And the Pittsburgh Steelers were looking for a big target. After the retirement of Vance McDonald, he's showing signs of being that guy already. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Eluding the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here...
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet, see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Trubisky being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for the Steelers. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe 1 block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen, or that could have gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they need.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. Big play there just before halftime. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers.
It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Throwing on 1st down. Pickett, he's going to rifle one deep left side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.
And he'll get this all the way down inside the Vegas 20.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down.
So, Charles, this game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a very good run there by Najee Harris, who can take it inside. He can get to the perimeter. He can do it all with his build and his speed. This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did everything for the Crimson Tide. That's why Pittsburgh took him in the 1st round. Last in the league in rushing as a team last year with the Steelers. They're expecting Harris to kickstart their running game.
On 1st down, Pickett.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the 1st month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Flushed out right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Deontay Johnson has seen his share of targets increase in his first 2 years in the league, and last year finished with 88 catches. Continuing to work on grabbing everything that comes his way. A nice catch there.
He gets it complete to Harris. And some room to work. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back now in Pittsburgh. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action here on 1st down. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
they'll drop to 0-2. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.
next. It's an NFC South showdown. New Orleans has defeated Carolina in 8 of the last 9 meetings. Can the Panthers snap a 4-game skid to the Saints? Find out on EA Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34.
And a nifty catch there for a first down by Michael Thomas. Still getting used to the fact that it's not Drew Brees throwing him passes. Never really 100% in 2020. Battled some injuries along the way. Ended up only suiting up for 7 games. 40 catches. That's a tough drop because in 2019 had 149 catches, an NFL record.
Jameis to throw it.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Left. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But
and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there. It's 2nd down.
Letting one go deep for the end zone.
And oh, that would get a wide up incomplete. Nearly. An interception in the end zone probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the 1st. So score. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going.
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those 6s on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. Flush to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A 1st down throw for Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. To the air again with Winston. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It got his man, complete. Touchdown, Saints. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10. First down, Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Pushing his way through. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And out across midfield down to the 45. On 1st and 10, Winston. Thomas brings it in. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Touchdown. Michael Thomas with 2 touchdowns on this. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
And this almost intercepted. Not.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And how about for Alvin Kamara? Another great year that he's coming off of as an all-around player, but especially as a pass catcher. 81 receptions each of his first 3 NFL seasons. Last year added 2 more to finish with 83, the most by any running back in the NFL. An awfully dangerous man in the open field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Escaping the pressure right.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Touchdown, Saints. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
2nd and 10.
Here's Winston. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
On 3rd down, Winston. Flush to his right. And Winston lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Eluding the pressure right.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Or a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now it's Kamara in the passing game, and he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Shedding the tackle. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton going for it all.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's got his big tight end here. Touchdown! Adam Troutman, his first touchdown of the new season. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Able to power through. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Let's go.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Dalton's throw complete there to Thomas.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Another chance for Dalton.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
A give. This is Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
To throw again on second down. Dalton.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And this... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Touchdown, Saints! Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we've reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsauer? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us, stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton.
And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
And Lutz puts this one through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
He is taken down at the 21. Short gain of 2. 3rd and 2 for Dalton. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Oh, passing it. Dalton rolling to his right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Play action now, Dalton.
to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
The kick by Lutz is good.
And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for New Orleans, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head.